Welcome to Cody in the Cinema. It's Halloween time, and I thought I'd make a video about this Universal Classic Monsters collection that I got back in February. Some of you may have put off buying this and might be thinking about grabbing it, even though there are any number of products related to this whole mythology, this whole filmography, this whole monster universe that Universal has put out. But I believe that this is the collection you should have, and this is the one I'm most glad to have. I'm not sponsored or paid in any way to endorse this. This is just something that I wanted people to know about if they haven't already gotten it, because I think this will make your Halloween a little better if you're a movie fan. So this thing has many movies in it. It has Creature from the Black Lagoon, the original black and white, the original Dracula. You have Phantom of the Opera, which is the only one I haven't seen on here. Now, this is the 40s version, so this is not the Lon Chaney version, which is a great movie, but it's not that one. The only real downside of the pack. It has The Bride of Frankenstein. It has the original Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Wolfman, and The Invisible Man. And this set, for everything in it, for the films you get, just terrific value all around, because I think you can probably get this on eBay, if I had to guess, as low as $110. Maybe a little higher than that. If you're willing to deal with Amazon, which is what I had to do for this, you know, it's a little bit more expensive, but I love the cover art on this thing, and the Boris Karloff as Frankenstein is a much better centerpiece for your collection than you might realize. So part of what drew me to this was the iconic Frankenstein actor being so prominent here with the black and white photography, but then all of the colors around it that really emphasize this character of Frankenstein who kind of started this whole thing. And the artist his name is Tristan Eaton, and he has all kinds of different murals and things all over the world, basically. Just lots of great artwork that in some ways will remind you of this. So, for example, I think if you go to LA, you can see his Universal Monsters mural. But when you open this thing up, in the back, you have all the discs, and I actually have not had any trouble with those falling out like you might with the Godzilla pack. But each page has just terrific, like, I'll show you. So let's say you're wanting to look at the Wolfman. You have this great art here, and then they'll usually have some trivia or something for you. This part isn't super in-depth, but it'll maybe give you a movie poster. And you'll get to learn a little bit about each film. And I've been through some of the special features. They're pretty good. I know I really liked, The Invisible Man here. My wife and I had not even seen The Invisible Man, and we loved it. James Whale, who's just this all-time great director. And I think each of these movies really has a place to be seen. The reason I haven't watched this version of Phantom of the Opera, because for me personally as a YouTube creator, I eventually want to do a video about this, the Lon Chaney version, and the Phantom of the Mall, the Arrow movie about the guy who's taking revenge on people over a real estate development mall thing. Anyway, I'm saving that for that. But some of these movies surprise me. Like we watched The Mummy here in the 4K, and that is a movie where the 4K restoration, for all the flickering light and so forth in the tombs and underground parts, really makes it quite literally shine as you watch it. And since the reason I wanted to make this video is because it's really, I think it's tempting to kind of look at, okay, well, there's these individual still books and different things that you can get of certain movies. But for me personally, I just love having something this iconic and large and like over the top because of how important these movies are. And I knew whenever I got this thing a few months ago that before I knew it, it would be October, it would be Halloween, and I would want to watch at least a few of these again. And so, for example, I used to teach English, and when I did that, I had some of my 12th graders watch parts of, actually, I think I showed them the whole thing, the original Frankenstein, right? And so all of these films are so iconic, and these creatures are so iconic, that having this impressive piece of from Tristan Eden here, having all of his great artwork just present in your collection. I can't emphasize enough how much I've liked this as a product. And if you're thinking about what you want to grab out of movies around Halloween, I think this might be something you want to look at. So I just want to make a quick video about that, share my thoughts. I'm looking forward to watching a few of these this Halloween season. Creature from the Black Lagoon might be where I go next, because that one is so much fun. All the underwater shenanigans, real great there. So if you're enjoying the content, if you want to give me a like, that would really help the channel. I'd appreciate it. Always love your support. Love seeing your comments as well. I try to respond to those. But that's all I have this time. Happy Halloween, and we'll see you next time on Cody in the Cinema.